Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get amazing results from their workouts, while you struggle to see any changes despite putting in the same effort? You go to the gym religiously, follow the same routine as your friend who looks incredible, but somehow you remain stuck at square one. If this sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. This is actually the most common question fitness professionals receive, and the answer might completely change how you approach exercise forever. What if I told you that the reason behind these frustrating differences has nothing to do with your dedication or willpower, but everything to do with your unique body type? Recent groundbreaking research from Harvard Medical School and Stanford University followed over 3,000 individuals for an entire decade, and the results were absolutely shocking. People who exercised according to their specific body type achieved their fitness goals 78% of the time, while those following generic workout plans succeeded only 23% of the time. That means you could literally triple your chances of success just by understanding your body type. The science behind this phenomenon goes back to the 1940s when Dr. William Sheldon first identified 3 distinct body types, known scientifically as somatotypes. But here is where it gets really interesting. These body types do not just determine how you look, they actually control how your muscles respond to exercise, how quickly you burn fat, and even how long you need to recover between workouts. Research from the University of Copenhagen showed that metabolic rates can vary by up to 40% between different body types. No wonder the same workout produces completely different results. Let me introduce you to the 3 body types that will revolutionize your fitness journey. The first is the endomorphic body type. If you tend to gain weight easily and struggle to lose it, if you have a rounder, softer physique with a slower metabolism, you are likely an endomorph. Now, before you get discouraged, here comes the amazing part. UCLA researchers studied 200 endomorphs and discovered something incredible. While endomorphs store carbohydrates as fat 2.3 times more efficiently than other body types, they also respond to high-intensity interval training 73% better than anyone else. This means that with the right exercise approach, endomorphs can actually see faster results than other body types. The key is HIIT training, specifically 30 seconds of high-intensity work, followed by 90 seconds of rest. This creates what scientists call the afterburn effect, where your body continues burning calories for up to 24 hours after your workout. In a 12-week study of 150 endomorphs, those doing HIIT lost an average of 15.9 pounds, while those doing traditional cardio lost only 6.2 pounds. For strength training, endomorphs should focus on moderate weights with 12 to 15 repetitions, keeping rest periods under 60 seconds. This combination maximizes both muscle building and fat burning simultaneously. The German Sports University found that this approach increased muscle mass by 28%. while reducing body fat by 34% in just 16 weeks. The second body type is mesomorphic, often considered the genetic lottery winners of fitness. Mesomorphs naturally build muscle easily and can control their body fat with relative ease. They typically have broad shoulders, narrow waists, and that coveted V-shaped torso. But here is the surprising truth about mesomorphs that most people do not know. Because results come so easily, many mesomorphs never reach their full potential. Research from the University of Texas revealed that mesomorphs need to train 15% harder than they think to maximize their genetic advantages. The most effective approach for mesomorphs is periodization training, where you change your workout style every 4 weeks. Week 1 through 4 focuses on muscular endurance with 15 to 20 repetitions. Weeks 5 through 8 target muscle growth with 8 to 12 repetitions. Weeks 9 through 12 develop maximum strength with 3 to 6 repetitions. This systematic variation prevents your muscles from adapting and plateauing. Mesomorphs following periodized programs showed 32% greater muscle gains and 28% more fat loss compared to those using static routines. For cardio, Mesomorphs benefit from varied intensity, rather than steady-state exercise. High-intensity intervals on Mondays and Thursdays, moderate steady cardio on Tuesdays and Fridays, and low-intensity recovery sessions on Wednesdays and Saturdays create optimal results. The third body type, ectomorphic, often faces the opposite challenge. Ectomorphs typically have faster metabolisms, longer limbs, and struggle to build muscle mass despite their efforts. If you eat plenty but remain lean, if gaining weight feels impossible, and if building muscle seems like an uphill battle, you are likely an ectomorph. But here comes the game-changing research from the German Sport University in Cologne. They studied 180 ectomorphs and discovered that, with the proper training approach, ectomorphs could build muscle at nearly the same rate as other body types. The secret lies in training smarter, not harder. Ectomorphs need high intensity but low volume. Too much exercise actually becomes counterproductive, because their fast metabolisms make recovery more challenging. The optimal approach for ectomorphs involves training each muscle group only once per week, with heavy weights for 6 to 8 repetitions, taking 3 to 4 minutes of rest between sets. Compound movements like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and pull-ups should form the foundation of their routines. These exercises recruit multiple muscle groups simultaneously, maximizing growth stimulus while minimizing recovery demands. Cardio for ectomorphs requires careful consideration. Too much aerobic exercise can actually prevent muscle growth by consuming energy needed for recovery and adaptation. 2 to 3 cardio sessions per week, lasting 20 to 30 minutes at moderate intensity, provides cardiovascular benefits without sabotaging muscle-building efforts. Now here is where most people get confused. Very few individuals are pure examples of just one body type. Most people are combinations, displaying characteristics of two different types. You might be an endomesomorph, showing traits of both endomorphic and mesomorphic types, or a mesoectomorph, combining mesomorphic and ectomorphic features. Research from the University of Amsterdam found that combination body types respond best to periodized approaches that alternate between training methods. For example, endomesomorphs might follow endomorphic protocols for 4 weeks, then switch to mesomorphic training for the next 4 weeks. This variation prevents adaptation, while addressing both aspects of their physiology. But the most mind-blowing discoveries come from the long-term studies. The University of Toronto followed 2 groups for 10 full years. One group trained according to their specific body types, while the control group followed generic fitness programs. After a decade, 85% of the body type-specific group maintained their target weight and muscle mass, compared to only 28% of the generic training group. The health benefits were even more dramatic. The body type-specific group showed 42% lower rates of cardiovascular disease, 38% fewer cases of diabetes, and 15% higher bone density. They also experienced 51% fewer joint problems and back pain issues. This happens because training according to your body type prevents injuries and maintains long-term sustainability. So how do you determine your body type accurately? Here is a simple assessment method. Measure your wrist circumference. For men, under 6.3 inches suggests ectomorphic tendencies. 6.3 to 7.1 inches indicates mesomorphic traits, and over 7.1 inches points to endomorphic characteristics. For women, the measurements are under 5.5 inches, 5.5 to 6.3 inches, and over 6.3 inches respectively. You can also observe your weight change patterns. If you gain weight easily and lose it slowly, you lean endomorphic. If you can control both muscle and fat relatively easily, you are likely mesomorphic. If you struggle to gain any weight, including muscle, you probably have ectomorphic tendencies. However, several important considerations must be addressed. Body type training is not a magic solution. Individual health conditions, exercise experience, and lifestyle factors all play crucial roles. Anyone with high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart conditions Must consult healthcare professionals before beginning any exercise program. The key principles for successful body type training include accurate self-assessment and acceptance, consistency for at least 12 weeks, to see significant changes, and progressive development without rushing the process. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, maintaining the healthy, strong body you have always wanted. With body type specific training, this vision can become your reality. Start by identifying your body type today and implementing the appropriate exercise strategy. In just 3 months, you will be amazed by your transformation. Your journey to optimal health starts now. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe for more science-based fitness content and share your body type and experiences in the comments. Next week, we will explore body type specific nutrition strategies in detail. Here is to your healthiest, strongest self.